Good morning. Sitting on the edge of the chair. Let's get in touch with how we're sitting, which side of the pelvis is more clearly on top of the chair, and how does it feel on the sitting bones? Is it poking? And allow yourself to kind of drop into the side that's is more comfortable, like a little drop. Relax into that side. And come back to the center, sitting on both sitting bones. And again, to the same side that you actually feels good to kind of relax into. And back into the center. And back into the side you feel good to drop into. And back into the center. And let's do it with an exhale, like a little sigh. And come back into the center. So you're rolling on the sitting bone of your choice to that side and back up. And to that side and then back up. And you kind of exhale as you let go. And you inhale when you collect yourself, so to speak, and let go and collect yourself and let go and collect yourself. And now let's add paying attention to the foot. When you go to that side, does the weight inside your shoe go to the outside of the shoe? And when you collect yourself back to center, can you feel the weight going more towards the big toe? Just itsy bitsy. And let's go and come back. And let's go and come back. And take a minute to inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Stay seated on both sitting bones as much as you can, and now just allow the foot to roll in the shoe or outside of the shoe and come back. And rolling out towards the little toe and come back. And see if the rolling of the foot carries up the chain. Does your ankle move? Do the metatarsal, the little bones in the foot, move? Is your knee bone, the patella, moves? Is the thigh bone move? And is the sitting bone move? The ischial tuberosity, that little bone. Do you feel a slight movement? It seems like nothing, but it really is what keeps us together, so to speak. Let's go to the other side. But first, relax for a minute, take a breath. Exhale. And let's drop with the pelvis, with the sitting bone to that side. And notice that it feels different than the other side. For me, the hip doesn't want to really roll to that side so easily. The ribs don't want to move. Exhaling, inhaling. And as you're picturing the movement in your mind's eye, it should get a little bit easier if this is the side that's harder for you. So when you're doing the other side that you didn't do yet, exhaling into it, it's almost like that sitting bone does not want to move. And see if you can feel where is the limitation, where does it get kind of stuck a little bit. And the next time it gets stuck there, stop where it gets stuck. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale and come back. And now we're going to roll, allowing the foot to go to the little toe. And if you notice, I'm doing the movement with my hand as well. All right, now come to the center, rest for a second or two, inhale, exhale, position yourself on the edge of the chair, and now we're going to do only the foot. And we're going to check to see how far up the chain it goes. And can you get a little bit of movement in your sitting bones? All right, let it go, relax. Roll your pelvis back, come back. Roll your pelvis back, come back. And we're just gonna roll it back until you feel your waist areas getting a little bit of lengthening in the back. Roll it back. Come back, roll it back, come back. And as you roll back, do you feel any change on underneath your feet? Is the weight moving towards your heels? And as you come back, it moves towards your toes. And start playing with it. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Start getting the same picture in your mind of the toes, heels, as the pelvis is doing up and back. Up is toes, back is heels. Up is toes, back is heels. Doesn't have to be big, but together. Now we're going to lift the toes and then we're going to lift the heels. Going back, lifting the toes. Coming forward, lifting the heels. Going back, lifting the toes. Coming back, lifting the heels. And back, the toes up. And forward, heels up. And back, toes up. And forward, heels up. And try to get into some kind of a rhythm. Punk, punk, back and forth, back and forth, and back, and relax. Take a deep breath. And exhale, and I'm gonna play the devil, and we're gonna go back as we're lifting the heels, and we're gonna go forward as we're lifting the toes. We're gonna go back as we're lifting the heels. We're gonna go forward as we lift the toes. And heels and toes. And heels and toes. And are you moving your head as well as your body? Eyes down, eyes forward. Eyes down, eyes forward. Back and forth and back and relax. Inhale. Exhale. And now start making tiny little circles around your sitting bones. And notice what happens to the muscles around your thighs. You can put your hands on the outside. You can put your hands on the inside. And notice when the muscles are engaging. Doesn't have to be big circles, just notice. Maybe hands on the outside. Change the direction that you're circling. Keep on changing the place of the hand so you can feel and know more about muscle contraction and letting go. And are you using the muscle more than it's needed? Is your head circling at the same time that your pelvis is circling? I hope so. And relax. Pa-pa, pa-pa. Again, pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Open your legs a little bit wider, maybe shoulder width apart. And let's take our left hand and put the palms up and start sliding it right over your knee and bring it back. Few times, slide the stretched arm over the knee and bring it back up. You go only as far as you can come back without huge effort. So the same quality of going down is the quality of coming back up. If you go down to here and you go, then you went too far, okay? You're looking for the same quality going forward as going back. Notice the weight on your feet as your body weight goes forward. Which leg gets more weight? The one that you're going towards or the opposite one that stabilizes you? Interesting, isn't it? Going forward and coming back. You can go just tiny little bit and come back. It's the same idea. It really doesn't matter. I happen to be flexible, but you don't have to be to get the same results. Truly. Let's try the other side, but first come to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Open the other palm, face up. Elbow is lengthened, just so we can, because as we get older, the flexors are getting a little bit lazy, so let's lengthen the arm. Don't stretch it, just lengthen it. And start going forward. Notice what your eyes are doing. Are you looking at your fingers? And start deciding how far you want to go, so you can come back at the same ease. And start paying attention, which leg is getting more weight. Is it the same leg that was on the other side, or is it the opposite leg? Is one side of your body you rely on more than the other? Keep on noticing, because this is where the work is. And are you exhaling on the way down and inhaling on the way up? Are you inhaling and exhaling without stop because it's so easy and smooth? I hope so. We're working towards that. No stretching, just lengthening. For me, it's very difficult because when I go, I love the stretch. I just love that sensation. But if I want to learn and improve anything about the body, I need to refrain myself and keep the stretching to a different time. Right now, we're just allowing and finding how to work wisely. And come to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And roll both palms up and lengthen both arms. Again, no stretching, don't lock, just lengthen. This is locking, and that's tension, and it doesn't feel good. Or maybe it feels good, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking to just lengthen. Find where the back and the front have the same length of muscles. The extensors and the flexors are in the same tone and the same length. So inhale, exhale and lengthen. Your arms are touching the knees as a guideline, and find how far to go so you can come up in the same ease and smoothness that you went down. Exhaling maybe as you go down, and inhaling when you come up. And again, how far you go does not matter. And exhale again. Allow your eyes to drop, allow your chin to relax. And coming back, your eyes are finding the horizon where you can look all the way to the end of the room. And as you go down, your eyes are going down to the floor with you. And as you come up, you find the horizon. Shall we do it one more time? And rolling down. And rolling up. And come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Inhale deep. Expand your lungs and slowly start exhaling down and down and down. Wonderful. Let's take the left hand and put it inside your thigh. Make sure that your legs are shoulder width. Maybe hold on to the chair for security. Your hand is coming down inside your leg towards your big toe. Go ahead and hold the chair. Once you get over the big toe, swoosh to the other big toe and swoosh to the first big toe. So your height of your back does not change. So let's go up again and make sure that we understand. However far you go, that's good. But you align your fingers with your big toe. And now you're staying parallel to the floor, going to the other big toe. Back and forth, working your whole torso, left and right. And you can do it in different heights. And you make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling continuously without effort, and that you keep the same quality going forward and backwards. The fingers are pointing to your big toe and you're going in between. Right and left, left and right. The rhythm is up to you. And now as you're doing it, let's come up a minute to rest. Come up. You might get a little bit dizzy, hopefully not. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Good. We're going to do it again. And now that you understand that the fingers are between the big toes, pay attention to the shift of weight on the sitting bones. Going back to what we did at the beginning of class. So go ahead and secure the hand on the chair. Go ahead and exhale and come down as far as you wish to come down. And start going right and left. And as you feel the muscle in the core working, also feel the shift of weight on the sitting bones, on the ischial tuberosities from right and left, left and right. You may even feel that your heel is almost off the ground. So when my hand is going to the right, my left heel wants to come up. And when I go to the left, my right heel wants to come up. Allow it and start marching in place with the heels. Just tiny little bit of a up and down with the heels. As you're shifting from side to side. And go ahead and come up slowly so you don't get dizzy. Find center. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Let's take another breath. It takes a lot with having the head down. Inhale again. Roll your shoulders and let's go to the right arm. Put it inside the thigh. Start sliding down with the fingers towards the big toe. Your head is going down, your eyes are going down to the floor, and you're going to the left and to the right, and to the left and to the right. And notice that first you just feel the abdominals moving and the muscles in the costal and the ribs in between, the intercostalis and serratus, all kind of muscles around the ribs and your torso. And as you keep on working, you may start feeling more and more the shift on the sitting bones. The second side is always a little faster because your brain already knows. Make sure your eyes are down at the floor, your neck is relaxed, your head is hanging. And let's come up so we can relax for a minute. Inhale deeply, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And we're going to go back down. And we're going to allow the heels to do a little bit of motion. So inhale. Exhale, slide the fingers over the big toe. Go as far down as you feel comfortable. And going side to side. Noticing how the heels wants to start coming up. And allow it to come up. Going from one sitting bones to the next. And once you come to the leg you started, slide the arm up. Find center. And pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Let's do it again. Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. Inhale. Bring your heels out and the toes out and the heels out and the toes out and the heels. And bring both hands together. Elbows are lengthened. We're going to roll down. Bring the hands over, aligned with the big toe. And we're going to go to the right and to the left. And now it's not just sitting bones, but your whole butt cheek is coming off the chair, swinging from right to left, right to left. Your eyes are down, your neck is relaxed. Don't hold tension in your neck, and start allowing the heels to come up and up and up and up. Just when your pelvis is also coming off the chairs. Rest your elbows on your legs. Bring your legs a little bit further in towards your chair so you're hanging even more. Straighten your arms down. Let's do it one more time. Swing and swing and swing and swing, and allow the heels to come off the ground. And put your elbows on your hands. Rest for a second or two. Now put your hands on your thighs. Slowly roll back to sitting. Bring your legs back underneath your knees. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Roll your pelvis back. Roll your pelvis forward. Roll your pelvis back. Roll your pelvis forward. Get a sense of how you are after 30 minutes of doing some work. I hope you're feeling good and you're going to have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me.